weight of the Roman Empire presses down as you watch a man on a grand, ornate throne. The world is at his fingertips. Legions march at his command. The Senate awaits his decree. Yet, beneath the layers of imperial regalia, beyond the polished facade of power, lies a man plagued by whispers of doubt. Every decision, every command, haunted by the specter of insecurity. The citizens see an emperor, but Marcus sees a human being grappling with the very essence of existence. He is both ruler and philosopher, navigating the treacherous waters of ego and humility. How does one balance such an act? How does a man who seemingly has it all wrestle with so much within? If you sat across from him, gazing into those introspective eyes, you might wonder, what would Marcus do now? Ambition, a relentless beast gnawing at the edges of Marcus's consciousness. Despite the laurels that crown his head, Marcus yearns for more than just glory. It is wisdom he seeks, a truth beyond the gilded corridors of power. He desires to transcend the superficial accolades of his station, longing to understand the deeper currents of life's river. In stark contrast stands Commodus, his son, whose desires are rooted in vanity, pleasure, and the enticements of immediate gratification. Commodus, who revels in the superficial, sees the world as his playground, a place to indulge rather than contemplate. Where Marcus reflects, Commodus reacts, driven by impulse rather than introspection. Amidst this familial tension, Marcus finds himself torn, seeking guidance from the echoes of his own wisdom. In quiet moments, when the burden of leadership bears down upon him, he ponders, what would Marcus do now? A question not just a reflection of self-doubt, but a guidepost, a mantra to realign with his truest self. It is a reminder that even an emperor is bound by the human condition, forever searching for the equilibrium between power and purpose. In the quiet solitude of his study, Marcus Aurelius surveys the vast expanse of his empire, not through the lens of conquest, but through the weight of its responsibilities. Every scroll, every decree, bears his seal of authority, and yet this power feels hollow, a fragile veneer over the chaos of human nature. His mornings are filled with petitions, each one a plea for more land, more wealth, more favor. Each request echoes the insatiable hunger of a world that knows no satisfaction. As the sun rises higher, Marcus ventures out into the bustling streets of Rome, where the clamor of merchants and the fervor of the masses create a cacophony that drowns out his own thoughts. He watches a young senator, eager and hungry, jockeying for influence with promises of prosperity and glory. This ambition, he knows, is a double-edged sword. In every eager face, he sees the reflection of his own past ambitions, once bright-eyed and full of dreams. But now he asks himself quietly, what would Marcus do now? In the Senate, the debates rage on, each senator vying for dominance, each voice clamoring for recognition. Marcus listens, a silent observer in the theater of human ego. The decisions made here ripple outwards, affecting the lives of millions, and yet the weight of these choices is often lost amidst the pursuit of personal legacy. As the session adjourns, Marcus walks the halls alone, the marble floors echoing with the ghosts of impermanence. He pauses, feeling the cold stone beneath his hand, and wonders again, what would Marcus do now? Despite the trappings of power, Marcus finds himself yearning for something more, a deeper meaning beyond the accolades and the ephemeral victories. Each day, the same question guides him, a compass pointing toward the unseen horizon. What would Marcus do now? In these moments, he seeks a truth beyond the material, a wisdom that lies buried beneath the tumult of his reign. And so, Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, presses onward. Each triumph only leads to another challenge, another crisis demanding his attention. Yet, with every victory, the void within him grows wider, deeper. The Senate applauds his conquests, the citizens cheer his name in the streets, but the echoes ring hollow. He stands at the pinnacle of power, a pedestal no one else can share. The solitude of supremacy is unrelenting. His evenings are spent in solitude, quill in hand, grappling with the ephemerality of his own greatness. The ink spills on a parchment, recording thoughts of humility, thoughts that reveal a man more vulnerable than invincible. As days turn to months, he realizes the cost of his relentless pursuit. Relationships, once rich with warmth and understanding, have become strained, distant. The laughter of his children fades into memories too seldom revisited. His loved ones, caught in the shadow of his obligations, grow weary, their patience waning. Time, that ever-fleeting currency, slips through his fingers. The moments he longs to savor are sacrificed at the altar of duty. The weight of empire demands everything, leaving little room for the joys of simple existence. A dinner with friends, a walk through gardens, a quiet evening with family, luxuries he can rarely afford. And in the quiet of his chambers, when the world finally falls silent, Marcus contemplates the choices that have brought him here. The grandeur of his reign seems like a gilded cage, trapping him in a cycle of endless responsibility. He gazes into the darkness, seeking solace in the solitude, and asks once more, what would Marcus do now? In this haunting question, there's a glimmer of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest moments, wisdom and introspection may light the way forward. In another part of the empire, far from marble halls and golden domes, a man of simple means rises with the sun. His days are governed not by the clamor of courtly duties, but by the rhythm of nature. A farmer, perhaps, or a craftsman, whose value is measured not in coins or titles, but in the satisfaction of a well-tended field or a finely crafted piece. While Marcus Aurelius deliberates on the affairs of state, this man deliberates on the subtle art of coaxing life from the earth. Each seed, a promise, each harvest, a reward. He finds joy in the tangible, in the warmth of the sun on his face, the feel of soil between his fingers, the laughter shared with his family over a simple meal. Contrast this with the emperor, whose meals are often cold with anxiety, whose mind races with the burdens of an empire he must hold together. In this vast difference, there is a truth that stings. The man of simplicity, in his humble life, may know a peace that Marcus, with all his power, struggles to grasp. Yet, Marcus is aware of this disparity. He writes about it in his private journals, reflecting on the virtues of a life unshackled by pomp and privilege. This awareness, this longing for simplicity, is a testament to his inner conflict, a powerful man yearning for the wisdom found in the ordinary, asking again in the shadow of his empire, what would Marcus do now? Here lies the lesson we might overlook. Greatness is not without its chains, and freedom may reside in the unassuming, unnoticed corners of existence. In the quiet hours of the night, when the weight of Rome is at its heaviest, Marcus imagines a conversation with that modest man, a farmer or a craftsman, perhaps, someone whose life is so starkly different from his own. And in this imagined dialogue, Marcus asks the question that has gnawed at his soul, how is it that you find peace in such a simple life, with so little? The answer simply catches him off guard. I just didn't ask for so much." In those few words, Marcus is struck by the profound truth. The enormity of his empire, the complexities of his responsibilities, are burdens he chose to carry. Unlike the farmer, whose happiness lies in modesty, Marcus's ambitions have shackled him to a life of endless striving, where satisfaction is perpetually elusive. What will Marcus do now? A question he finally answers. He would choose to be content with less. He would release the grip of ego, loosen the chains of expectation, and find solace in the present, in the simple act of being. It is not the relinquishing of duty or the abandonment of ambition that he seeks, but a recalibration of his deepest desires. This revelation, this quiet epiphany, offers a glimpse into a life that balances power with humility, greatness with gratitude. Marcus realizes that true strength lies not in conquest, but in the wisdom to ask for less, to cherish what is, rather than what could be. This is the lesson Marcus Aurelius offers to you, a principle steeped in the very essence of Stoicism, amor fati, the love of fate. It is the art of embracing life as it unfolds, finding peace not in controlling it, but in accepting it. Marcus understood that despite his immense power, he could not dictate the whims of the universe. What he could control was his response, his attitude toward what life presented. "Accept the things to which fate binds you," he once wrote, "and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." In your own life, the echoes of this wisdom resound. Every setback, every unfulfilled desire is an opportunity to practice acceptance, to ask yourself, what would Marcus do now? Would he wrestle endlessly with discontent, or would he find tranquility in aligning with fate? Let this be your guiding star, to embrace what is, to release the ego's grip on what you think should be, and to cultivate a deep, unwavering appreciation for the present moment. This is your path to inner peace, your own quiet epiphany. In the quiet recesses of your mind, where the ego whispers its incessant demands, remember the emperor's lesson. Imagine standing in Marcus Aurelius' sandals, surveying a world that bends to your will, yet finding solace not in power, but in humility and acceptance. What would Marcus do now? Draw upon this question as your anchor when the storms of doubt and desire rage within. Let it be the compass guiding you to live authentically, to find strength in vulnerability, and to accept that which you cannot change. And if you seek more such wisdom, subscribe to the Stoic Code for daily reminders to live with purpose and clarity. Until next time, in the dim light of dawn, Marcus ventures into the heart of the city incognito, seeking connection with those who live beyond the palace gates. Here, amidst the bustling markets and humble dwellings, he observes a scene that echoes the simplicity he craves. A street performer, with nothing but a lyre and a worn-out voice, gathers a small crowd. His melodies are imperfect, his fingers worn from years of playing, yet his eyes are bright with genuine joy. Marcus stands at a distance, witnessing the profound contentment radiating from this man, a stark contrast to the hollow applause he receives in the Senate. The performer's music is a reminder that life's true harmony is not found in perfection or grandeur, but in the authenticity of the moment. The emperor reflects on this, understanding that the man's unadorned life is rich with a satisfaction that power can never bestow. Marcus recognizes that happiness is not in the achievement, but in the journey itself, in the art of being present, allowing life's simple pleasures to fill the soul with unfeigned delight. Short texto natila. 1 card, 1 2 card, 2 3 card, 3 term and calm, full video on the channel plus hashtag stoicism.